Ericeira, half an hour up the coast from Lisbon, is a special kind of place. Part fisherman's village, part weekend getaway for Portuguese tourists, and part international surfing mecca, it maintains its various identities with an uncommon ease. It's a place striking just the right balance, both relaxed and full of life, and it seems to resist being overrun by tourism and the businesses that cater to it, even as a definitive surge in surfing interest has taken hold here. Ericeira is special for its wide array of waves, beach breaks, point breaks, and reef breaks to suit a range of surfing styles and skill levels, all in a compact span of dramatic coastline. This 8-kilometer stretch of coast was named a World Surfing Reserve in 2011, and the surfers who come here can't stop raving about it. That's meant the village has been injected not only with a dose of cash, but also an optimistic entrepreneurial spirit, as surfers and others find ways to make a living here. Joana Rocha, who became Portugal's first female professional surfer in 2004, moved to Ericeira because if surfing is your life, this is the place to be. Now that she's no longer competing, she's opened a surf house, something in between a guest house and a meeting place for surf lovers. She surfs with her guests nearly every day and is eager to spread the word about Ericeira.
All the people live surf here. Everyone wants to help surf growing, and people know that if we have tourists, we are going to grow up. And it's really important if you want to live from surf. People are really interested to have guests here in Ericeira.
Along the old narrow lanes of the village, it's clear that surfing is one of Ericeira's primary drivers of commerce. Surfboard makers are thriving here, especially independent ones, many of whose workshops are just outside the village. Wave Gliders is one of half a dozen. Its surfboards are entirely handcrafted by a local shaper known simply as Nico. Rui Ribeiro sells those boards at his shop in the center of Ericeira as well as online. He works with shapers to customize boards, and he does a particularly booming business shipping examples around Europe, as far away as Finland and Cyprus, with an ever-growing client base. He says the shop couldn't have been anywhere else because this is the heart of surfing in Portugal. The shop represents a gamble on his part. He quit his job as a technician at the public television station in order to open it.
Opening the shop during the worst economic crisis in Portugal wasn't easy. Business is growing. Every month there's more people knowing about the shop, more people coming. For me, it was the only place where I could feel comfortable in opening a shop. It's the place where all the surf cultures really started.
Other businesses benefit from the increase in visitors too. Vira-Latas opened last year and sells Portuguese specialty foods including local beers and iconic tinned fish products among many others. It fits in nicely with an array of simple restaurants serving fresh fish most likely caught that same day just offshore. And the growing interest in Ericeira has spawned other projects as well, such as the Portuguese Surf Film Festival, now in its second year, whose aim is not only to promote surfing but also the village and the region.
Ericeira is attracting a lot of tourism, so this is also a way to export Portugal. That's what we think. We are exporting Portugal and we're exporting Ericeira.
José Gregorio is one of Portugal's surfing greats, and he's more recently worked with Quicksilver to develop its flagship store for Europe, located in Ericeira. It's your standard surf gear shop, but it's built to function as a meeting point for the community as well, with a skate park for kids to use after school, and a cafe with an outdoor terrace just up the hill from a popular surfing beach.
When I started surfing in Portugal, there was like 100 surfers all over the country, and I knew everyone that was standing up on a board. Nowadays, they say there's 50,000 people surfing in the country. As a real soul surfer, we like to surf with your mates in good waves. On the business side, we have to grow and do our work the best. So I think the growth must be on a good way and controlled, and it's always good if that happens.
As more people take to surfing locally and more surfers arrive from around the world to try out Portugal's Atlantic Ocean waves, many in the region speak of this need to balance growth with protection of both beaches and the character of coastal towns. In many ways, Ericeira has so far been a model for such balance, but its future will depend on preserving it as interest grows. Francisco Cipriano, a geographer, and Antonio Pedro, who runs a surf school south of Lisbon, joined forces to produce the Portugal Surf Guide, with a mission to highlight just how much world-class surfing is available in Portugal. They see it as a key factor in the potential economic development along Portugal's coast, and they're eager to see that development managed intelligently.
City halls that were not looking at the surf, they are like, oh, maybe this could be a good opportunity to promote tourism and to give more jobs to people, and we need people that work. Portugal should think about their offer as a quality offer. So not in terms of expertise of the surfers, but in terms of quality. I think that should be the objective for the next 10 years. Surf is it's like gold, but you have to explore it with quality in order that you can keep up with the offer for many years.
For Monocle in Ericeira, I'm Gabriel Lee.